Palestinian-Israeli issue. Ned, Ambassador Greenfield met with Palestinian civil society groups and so on. Which group did she meet with? Do we know the names of these groups that she met with?
I imagine USUN could get you a readout of that engagement.
Okay. Now that she met with them and she said what she said, she should have, a very clear statement. Are we likely to see any kind of American pressure on Israel to sort of delist these groups from the terror list? Are you demanding that?
Saeed, what Ambassador Thomas Greenfield did is precisely what the U.S. government does from afar and when we are in the region. It is exactly what
Right.
Secretary Blinken did. We regularly engage and meet with, when we're there in person, civil society organizations. We reaffirm the importance of civil society organizations wherever we go. The Secretary did this when we were in Africa last week. The Secretary did it when we were in Ramallah earlier this year, met with a group of civil society organizations. That's precisely what the ambassador was doing.
Yeah. In the meantime, they remain listed on the terror list, which this allows them from performing their functions. How will they go about performing their functions?
Saeed, I think you're conflating two issues.
No, I'm not. I just want to understand you clearly. Are you saying to these groups, okay, that we met with you, we're going to support you, we're going to support your effort, you've proven in the past that you have the kind of transparency that we can support. You and the Europeans. I mean, the Europeans are saying the same thing. So naturally, what the next step should be is some sort of an effort to delist them from the terrorists.
Saeed, the ambassador met with civil society groups. I think you're conflating the issue of the groups that at the center of the Israeli announcement and her meeting. But she met with civil society groups to reaffirm the importance of civil society all around the world, and of course that includes in the Palestinian territories.
The Israelis are also expressing confidence, in the support of this administration and so on. And in exchange, are you going to sort of leverage this mutual confidence, reciprocal confidence, to sort of, let's say, perhaps get the Israelis to stop settlement, to sort of ease the checkpoints, because you keep saying the same thing. We want both people to have, freedoms and so on, and live in peace and all these things. But obviously the Palestinians are the ones that have to endure the checkpoints, have to endure the settlement and so on.
Well, we are fortunate to have a very positive and a deep and strong relationship with our Israeli partners. And through that relationship, we can best accomplish our mutual goals. These are issues that we continue to engage our Israeli partners on. We're also fortunate to have a strengthened relationship with our Palestinian counterparts. And as you know, deepening and reestablishing in many ways our ties with the Palestinian Authority and with the Palestinian people has been a key goal of this administration from the earliest days. So we've been gratified to see that progress as well.
Reopening of the consulate?
We've spoken to this issue. I just don't have an update for you on it.
Can I make a
Yeah.
question?